Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Into the Void podcast. This is our Advocate Spotlight. I am Michael Kovacevic, and today I'm interviewing Jackson Goodall, who's one of our partner advocates here at Love is Human. And just to get us started, what are some of the projects you've been involved with recently in the community?
Well, I was a part of the Liberty Riot art exhibition here at Love Riot Studios and the grand opening mixer back in January. Both of those were about 2 weeks apart from each other. I've been an ongoing attendee of the Rooted Harmonies open mics hosted at Delilah's front porch. I help out wherever I can with running soundboards, setting up for performers on stage. I help the hosts when needed. I've done ticketing. I try to lend my abilities wherever possible and try to increase my proficiency with live sound and event hosting in general along the way while I can.
Absolutely. And is there anything particular that you wanted to highlight, any particular projects you wanted to highlight?
Well, I've had the wonderful opportunity to shadow and act as a sort of co-producer to Love Riot's resident audio engineer, JC, who has helped a lot of very great artists here that have done tracking sessions to studio, including Meg Wilcox, including Yashin, and notably Blue 85. That was my first experience helping a whole band set up for a live session, and that was very fun. It was very challenging, but very educating, and I was very grateful that I got the chance to see that whole process in person. And I also, back in October of last year, had the opportunity to host the Freak Fest event at Nomadic Outpost. This is a music festival themed after the spooky month of the year. It included artists such as Videshi and Reality Refugee. I was the primary organizer alongside Nez Nux for that, who was very helpful, and I am very grateful for all the work she's done with us. That was very challenging as well, but also very rewarding. It's something I never imagined myself doing prior, but I'm glad I got the chance to.
Yeah, it's a great event, and we had a really good time at that event. Are there any initiatives that you've been looking forward to recently?
Well, I will get the chance to sit in on another tracking session here soon at Love Riot. Reality Refugee, who I just mentioned, performed at our Freak Fest festival, is going to be recording some material with JC once again here at the studio in this upcoming week. I will take any opportunity I can to be a part of the tracking sessions we have here, because being in this environment is very rewarding for me, and I love learning as much as I can with hands-on experience. We also have another mixer in honor of Women's Heritage Month, as well as showcasing some great art on our walls here.
Yeah, really looking forward to that event, and also looking forward to having Reality Refugee back in the studio. I think you kind of already answered this question, but have you been enjoying your time as a partner advocate, specifically working out here at Love Riot Studios?
Yes, absolutely. Beyond the wonderful benefits of getting to work and provide my input in a studio environment like this, being given the reins to work on raw audio tracks, getting to work with these artists directly and form relationships with them, I've also been able to further my own musical endeavors as well. I have been trying to slowly ease my way into original music. I am a vocalist and a guitar player, and I hope that both of those skills will continue to advance, and I find ways to share that and grow connected with more people, especially artists and those who want to build a larger musical community in the city, which there already is a big one, but there's not saying we can't add to that.
Always looking to grow. So what are some of the things in the community that you wish you would see more of?
Well, Love is Human does a lot of great work in the community as is, and we always prioritize allowing a space in a community for those who need it. But that being said, given the very turbulent political conditions in the country right now and the conflict between federal government and states and the certain populations of the country that are at risk, I would love to see initiatives to give support and resources to those who need, such as the Immigrant Defense Network or maybe organizations like the Trevor Project that help out LGBT kids. There's not much that we can do in terms of changing the course of what's happening on a harder level, but giving any sort of refuge or community to those who need it and giving a space to escape from stressful environments like that can make a huge difference in people's lives. And I would love for us to raise funds or give a broader awareness to those kind of initiatives.
Absolutely, and that's definitely something that Love is Human is trying to do as a whole. Moving forward, is to definitely bring more light to the issues going on in our communities. Communities that we share kin with, and the ones that we are allies with.
Of course.
What are some of your original goals when you joined Love is Human?
Well, the biggest draw for me in getting to participate in this organization was, well, one, were the networking opportunities. I've realized how many great people there are in this city, in this community, how many great people I might have never even run into or may have run into before and never realized it, who share similar passions with me. I have gotten a lot of support in showcasing my musical skills or the skills that I want to build. And of course, I've got to devote a lot of time into audio engineering and producing with fellow musicians. My biggest goal was to lean into a career with audio and music production. However, I have realized how much I enjoy being involved in these events and just getting to see the fruits of my labor, so to speak. Especially with the festival back in October, there were some things happening in my personal life that were a little complicated. I had to step away for a few weeks. However, I did attend the actual event after all of the setup and the outreach, and it was very rewarding to know that people enjoy themselves there. So I think there are some goals I've reached that I didn't even realize I had to begin with.
I think you kind of touched on it there, but anything else you want to elaborate on how the goals from when you first joined the organization have changed or shifted since you've joined?
Of course. I still would love to be an audio engineer. I think that's maybe my most aspirational career goal, and I'm already taking steps towards doing that. I know there's still a lot I have to learn, but I have realized how much I've maybe underestimated myself before and how much I am capable of by being put into situations that I didn't feel ready for. That festival is the biggest example I can think of. However, just the fact that I've gotten the chance to sit in all these sessions has given me further drive to push forward. And I would like to carry that into other fields that I had never considered before, such as art curation for these galleries and these exhibitions we've hosted, and also video and film production. I've really enjoyed getting to make promotional materials out of footage and get to showcase a certain creative lens on these performances and these events.
Absolutely. Any final thoughts regarding your experience recently and how you wish to make a difference in the community?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I've touched on how much I've tried to further my own musicianship and my creative goals. And as I am getting more support and more encouragement from the people in this organization, I would like to lend my voice, however strong it can be, to speaking out for those who need it. I know my strengths when it comes to music, when it comes to creativity, and I would like to apply those moving forward in a way that can shine awareness on those who are struggling right now and maybe help build a better place for them to ally with each other and to find a better way forward.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I think we all definitely would love to see that. Well, that is all the questions we have for today. This has been our Advocate Spotlight. I'm Mike Kovacevic, and with me has been Jackson Goodall.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks.